Oh, good old Money Hole, Colorado. Or at least that's what it feels like. I don't. It's crazy.
Go ahead.
My name is Kaneda Rose Fierro. I am 18 years old and I'm a barista at Legends Coffee and a driver for DoorDash and soon to be barista at Steam Espresso Bar.
My name is Dane Reese. I am 22 years old and I work as a pizza cook at a pizza place. I am a host at a sushi bar, and then I also run my own graphic design business.
It's a lot, like it's tolling on your body and your mental state as well, you know, because you're like constantly working, everyone wants to do stuff, but I'm at work, I can't, and then you're still struggling to just try to make up enough money to like keep yourself alive. But it sucks because you're also taking time away from like time to yourself to like really focus on yourself, but it's fine, we're still alive.
It's very wearing on the body. I feel like sometimes I come home and I have other stuff to do, but like my body just can't physically handle it. Like I'll be like, oh, I still gotta go work on my graphic design. Like 2 days ago, I passed out on my keyboard and like key prints on the side of my face.
I would definitely be in school right now if I could afford it.
Surprisingly, no. I went to a community college in Greeley, so it's kind of cheap. I didn't even want to go there. I followed somebody.
I know you have like little classes like business and personal finance, but it's never mandatory, and I think it really should because like I'm still learning things like about taxes.
I don't give anything about a graphing calculator. I was gonna say I prefer if they were like, hey, this is how you're gonna be able to pay bills, or this is what you're gonna have to look out for, or this is how you handle an eviction, instead of welcome to Hooked on Phonics. Like,
Like toiletries or food. Definitely, I've gone without food.
things like food. Food's the major one.
Like doing laundry for a while too, so it's pretty bad.
Well, sometimes, like, I only eat at work. Like, I'll eat free sushi at work and free pizza, but other than that, that's about it. I don't have food at home other than, like, ramen. That's been there for, like, 2 months, because sometimes I feel like I shouldn't eat it in case I need it for another day.
I borrow from my mom mostly, like my sisters. Stop by the house before I would go into work and just like grab a handful of whatever feminine products I need at that time.
Luckily, my mom will, like, send me a care package of, like, toilet paper every couple weeks, because I go through a lot.
Like not purposeful like distancing myself just because like the little time that I do end up having, it's like I would like to sleep, you know, and then everyone kind of gets mad at you because they feel like you're really not making the effort to try to hang out with them or try to see them when really the time does not exist for you to do that. So I get a lot of anger from friends and family especially just because I don't have time to give them.
I'm not very social anymore, I think. But I mean, like, I'm still a social person. That's just how I am. But I don't like to go out or hang out with people or do much outside. They're like, oh, like, you want to come out to a bar? Like, go out to the club or something? I'm like, nah, I'm good. They're like, why? I'm like, I've been working all day. I don't really want to go out. They're like, oh, like, you don't want to go out? And I'm like, no. And they're like, wow, like, I don't really want to be your friend anymore. And I'm like, well, all right, well. Sucks to suck. Have fun working your one job and your dad paying off your car bill.
I have been late with rent, but not to the point where it's a risk for eviction.
Last month, I paid my rent on like the 3rd, and my roommate didn't pay rent till like the 25th. So I had to go to court and everything. Because they're like, damn, where's the money? And I was like, I wish I knew. Like, I wish I knew, and I would keep on asking her, and she just wouldn't be home. She was not home a lot. I was like, oh my god, okay. So we went to court at like 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Took care of that. I had to go to work after court. And they were like, oh, good for you, I guess? And I was like, yeah, guys, I'm crying on the inside. But, yeah, eviction's terrifying, because that stays on your record for like 10 years. And you can't really get another apartment without it, with an eviction record.
Definitely like get a higher paying job. Like 90% of my struggles have been for monetary reasons. So definitely something that paid a lot more and that was a lot less taxing. That way I wouldn't have to work multiple jobs at once.
Choose a different place to live. My financial struggles are just because I choose to live in like a townhome with more people rather than like an apartment in a super expensive part of town. So I think if I chose to live like a bit further away from Denver, it'd be nice.
It's kind of hard to say. I would hope somewhere around like 30, 35, in between there. That would probably, hopefully be ideal, but the world could end tomorrow, so I don't know.
For the house, I'd say that the house is probably 10 plus years.
Not being, I guess, financially intelligent and really being able to make sure that your dollar's gonna stretch.
Take the help where they can get it, really. I'd say don't choose